Hi Leo, welcome to your 2022 yearly forecast. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This will not resonate with every Leo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Leo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? If you are hearing this reading and you feel like, hey, those roles are flipped or reversed, that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the most, because energy is fluid. So, Leo, I'm so excited to do this reading for you guys. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and here it is, doing it now. I'm going to do a very in-depth reading into your 2022, what to expect, what to look out for, what to celebrate, what will be happening for you guys in the year 2022. And this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Probably it's going to impact all of those factors in one way or form. If you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones, you're welcome to ask them to join the space now. So, let's get this reading started, Leo. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Interesting. Leo, for you it was quite simple what I saw. And what I saw was a scroll. Like a scroll with ribbon wrapped around it being handed to you. And then like someone slowly just pulling apart, and I didn't see what was on the scroll. But it's almost as if, Leo, 2022 is going to be a year that there is some sort of divine contract. Something that was meant to happen is a part of your destiny, is a part of your fulfillment. Now, this could be a soul contract with love and romance. This could be like a contract that you're about to receive that's going to change your career, that's going to help boost your career in some way. A message I think you guys are about to receive that was unexpected, but you're going to be called upon to fulfill this contract here. That spirit is giving directly to you, Leo. So I'm curious to see what that's all about. Some of you, it's like the job you really, really wanted, or the person you really, really wanted. Maybe a new friendship. Interesting. I want to see what's going to happen. So some of you may be graduating, getting a degree this year. I also heard mastery. Interesting. Let's just pull the tarot and see what's going to happen. I'm going to break the year down in 4 different segments. First, I'm going to pull a card for January to March, then one from April to June, and so on and so forth, right? For a total of 4 cards. Let's see what's happening for 2022 for my Leos. Tell me, Spirit, what's going to happen from January to March? Ooh, yes. 3 of Cups. Rejoice and celebration. Interesting. We'll keep going. I'll show you guys all the cards and dive into it a bit. But, ooh, okay. Tell me more. Okay. Wow. Okay, Leo. First of all, I just want to say you have 2 3s. Your birthday could be August 3rd, August 13th, perhaps July 23rd for some of you, but some of you could be seeing 333, 33. 3s are going to be big in 2022. And I feel that there's a lot of people, Leo, who are going to celebrate you, who are going to see all of that you've accomplished, all that you have done, that really is going to be rejoiced. I feel some of you are getting invited to parties. You're going to be asked out on dates. I even feel a lot of you are meeting a soulmate that is going to manifest in April to June, or if you're already with that soulmate, it gets deeper in those months. And I think a lot of you are finding out that you have a past life contract with this person. You two have shared a past life with one another, and that's why it's deepening. And some of you, I gotta say, I know it's not everyone's favorite thing to hear, but from April to June, there could be someone returning from the past who has always been a soulmate, always been someone who just was slow on the come up, didn't wake up. Here they are returning to you, Leo, in those months. But man, you get hit hard in July to September with the Empress. Harvest, completion, success, abundance, prosperity, even pregnancy for someone out there. But let's go ahead and dive into this because I'm excited for you guys. So what we have here is the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. Yeah, I feel January to March, you guys are accomplishing something that you're going to want to celebrate, that people are going to want to celebrate with you. Again, some of you are getting that pay raise, some of you are getting that degree, someone may be like announcing that they're getting married, a proposal may be in store for you guys, setting up those plans. A lot of you too have the potential of meeting a bunch of new people, kind of networking out there and having a fun time. I know that for some of us, we are in lockdown, we're in quarantine, but once that's all over, I think people are going to miss Leo. People are going to want to contact Leo and hang out with you guys. You are so much fun to be around. You are such a joy to be around. I think you're going to get a lot of invites to go to a certain event, to certain parties, be even like the plus ones on dates for big time events, someone's birthday party, wedding, anything like that, right? And I feel too, Leo, that, there's more people who support you than there are haters, which is a good thing. I think you guys got rid of the haters a long time ago. But with this Three of Cups, I think there's people who want to see you again, who are going to reach out to you out of the blue. Even for those who you're finally getting out of quarantine, like now it's on and popping, people are going to want to celebrate you, Leo. For some of you, this is your own accomplishment. Others of you, again, you're being part of someone's like bridal party, I'm kind of hearing. Groomsmen, whatever, right? But I think there's a lot of people that miss you, Leo. And I think you're going to be hearing from those people again. I do think that you have something to celebrate in the first 3 months. So if you've been waiting for that offer, you've been waiting for that contract, it's coming for a lot of you guys. There's this energy about you, you just uplift everyone, you uplift the room. You can sense when someone's like a little bit upset or hurt, and you kind of just bring them back up to life again. That's the energy you have, and it's amazing. It's, what's that word? Contagious. Now, from April to June, memories of love. This is the Six of Cups. So, Leo, yeah, different messages for different groups of you. For a lot of you, these people, certain people in your life who you didn't think you were going to hear from again, that you thought was over, friendships, romantic partners, whatever, they're coming back. They're coming back. Maybe you're going to hear apologies. Maybe you're going to hear that people want to rebuild with you again. For some of you, this is definitely a specific romantic partner that, maybe you broke up with 2020, 2021, who you've been waiting for, who's been waiting for you, I don't know. But they're coming back for a reason. This isn't just the ex who's going to be toxic and tear you down. That's not who I'm talking about if you're trying to rule that out. This is someone where like things didn't happen for certain reasons. Someone just wasn't ready yet. You weren't in alignment with each other, and here you are. Perfectly now in alignment. And others of you, I feel you'll meet someone April to June, or even just earlier, you've met someone where you just felt this soul connection. You felt this knowing of this person. There's something that resonates so deeply in your soul about them that you couldn't really explain. But a lot of you are figuring out that this is a partner from a past life. You guys were married in a past life. You had a family in a past life. You were in love in a past life. And all those memories are coming back in this lifetime now for you guys to establish something that you weren't able to do in a past life. Interesting. I'm feeling energy right in the center of my palm here. I don't know what that's all about. But maybe this is like, I don't know, this guy's carrying a candle in his palms. Like this is the thing you manifested a long time ago. Maybe you gave it up because it wasn't happening. You surrendered it, and now it's the time it's truly coming in. But this feels very emotional. This feels like something that your heart was hoping for, and a part of it kind of was just, all right, you know what, I'll leave it in the universe's hands. When it happens, it'll happen. And then April to June, it's happening for you guys. And then that leads from July to September, the Empress. So divine feminine energy here. You know, the Empress waits to receive. The Empress knows that all the good that's coming to them will happen. And just sit back and relax. And in the meantime, have faith, have unconditional love. There's something about, I feel, self-love from July to September that you're doing for yourself, Leo. Self-care, you know, spending some money on getting massages, facials, doing some transformations with the way you look, dyeing your hair a different color. That's just the small stuff, right? But for most of you, this is when the harvest is coming. And it feels very emotionally involved and emotionally tied. Like for some of you, this is your heart's desires. For some of you, this is what, you know, you think about it and you feel all the energy in your heart chakra. That's what's coming in big time from July to September. Now, for someone out there, this could be a time of fertility. Someone could get pregnant during this time. Someone could have been trying to have kids for a long time. It didn't happen until now. But with the Empress here, I think you guys are really solidifying your prosperity, solidifying your self-love and your self-care, being happy with all that there is to accomplish, that you have accomplished, just feeling like you have it all. And this doesn't mean that you have, like, you know, $1 million in the bank. It means more on this level of, you know, I am in a mindset of abundance and prosperity, and I see it all around me, and I'm thankful for it. And yeah, a lot of you, this is going to come through the 3D. I'm not saying you're not going to get that bag. That I definitely think you're going to get a reward for something with this Empress, but I feel that you also just want to give. Give thanks, give gratitude. You're generous, but only to those who deserve it. The Empress and the Upright, for sure, right? You're not going to give to people who don't give back. You're not going to give to people who take from you. And it's not from like a greedy mindset at all. It's from, you know, I'm going to nurture and care for the projects, for the people, for the opportunities in my life that I know is going to serve me, that I know is going to be a part of my plan, a part of my abundance. And that's what I'm nurturing. That's what I'm taking time and care into doing. But different than I usually feel with the Empress, I feel someone falling in love. Falling in love with someone totally, not just for how they look, but for who they are at a soul level here. That this is the one that I can have a life with, that I can produce a life with, that I can feel confident in being secure with, no matter what bumps and roads we go through. They're my rock. That's who someone thinks of you right now, Leo, or you think of someone else in this time. You know what I feel this too is mother healing for someone out there. You know, if this isn't for you, it's not for you, but I feel someone had a lot of pain and hurt around a mother-like figure in their life. Whether that mother was like overbearing, judgmental, or like a lack of a mother energy. And if there has been a mother that has passed on, I do feel your mother's coming through very strongly here to watch over you, to help have this flow of abundance coming towards you and to you. So yeah, different messages for different groups of you with this very strong, powerful Empress card here. You will be attracting your heart's desires. Now the thing is that towards the end of the year, October and December, we have the Five of Pentacles, and it says financial and material changes. So Leo, at the end of the year, I gotta say that you need to be careful with the way you spend your money, the way you save. Or this could serve as a warning that if there's some major big purchases you want to make, buying a new home, buying a new car, moving, whatever, save up now, okay? Early in January, save up for this now, because that if you don't save and you spend, you may have trouble recovering that resources. Others of you with the Empress too, you may like come into this abundance of money that you may be tempted to quick to spend. Don't do it. I don't think this is something major here, right? This isn't the Tower, this isn't the Devil, this isn't anything you can't come out of. There's just going to be a look at how you spend your money at the end of the year, especially with all the good that's coming your way. Others of you, there may be certain debts you have to pay, student loans, hopefully not like hospital loans or anything like that they may be asking you, to pay now. So again, this may just serve as a warning about how you spend your money throughout the year. Be careful with it, right? But I'm also an intuitive reader. And what I'm paying attention to with this very strongly, especially with the rings on this person's finger, is financial and material changes. So, Leo, if you do have concerns around money, I think that you can prevent this Five of Pentacles from happening by what you need to do to save, what you need to do to invest, what you need to do to bounce back from this for some of you. Just prepare for an unexpected debt that you may have to pay or pay more of than what you're thinking of. And be careful of trusting people with a large sum of money, okay? At the end of the year especially. All right, so let's get into the oracle cards. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, okay. So we have two for my Leos. We have the Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. And Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring a new and positive future. Okay. So yeah, you know what? I feel, again, if there's certain contracts, certain people, certain situations that are happening, it's part of your destiny, right? It's part of your destiny to confront, to endure, to overcome, and to rise above, right? So I feel one thing coming through very, very strongly here for me, Leo, is paying attention to your intuition, your dreams, your psychic visions. A lot of you do have that gift of psychic abilities, intuition. You could be mediums yourself, psychics yourself. And it's going to be very, very important to pay attention to your intuition at all times, making any decisions, those gut feelings you have. And with the Thorns here, I think more so than anything, there's going to be certain situations, especially around past life, romances, maybe mother healing, or even finances that need to be addressed and healed. And the year of 2022 is to do it. Not to, re-enter certain cycles you broke free from, but to really finally break the wheel once and for all, for it not to continue to happen in your life. But Leo, I feel with this Thorns card here, I think you guys are really learning how to move through painful experiences in a way where it doesn't confine you, it doesn't restrain you, but the knowledge of those lessons you had to go through would empower you. Now, I feel this Thorn energy is definitely towards the end of the year, from October to January, and again, there could be financial troubles happening, but again, I feel part of the reason of pulling cards is to let us be aware and to know of these things. So again, if you're not prepared to do a major purchase, don't do it. If there are certain things that just have to be paid, find a way to repay it. But you know what? Even so, like, I feel there's some sort of karmic debt you're releasing. Karma that you are finally breaking through and breaking free of. That may involve relationships, but also finances. Like, breaking out of a poverty mindset. Breaking out of a, cycle of finances where you get a lot and then you lose just as much. Kind of thinking of a new way to save. And maybe even that's just energetically too. To use your own strength, your own goodwill, your generous heart, and when to kind of hold it back so someone else can learn that lesson. I feel for some of you, this could be a romantic partner, but I feel more of a family member who relies on you for everything, specifically finances. And you've been protecting them, you've been wanting them to get back up on their own feet, but they are very comfortable with using you as a means to bounce back. Using your energy, using your generosity. And I think, Leo, as much as you have care for this person, they're not going to learn if there's always an escape route for them that you're making out of your own, at your own expense. And that doesn't mean you can't have care for this person, you can't have compassion for this person. But I think this person got too comfortable with relying on you 100% of the time. Now, if it's something you want to give all your time and effort to, then we all have free will. But I think Spirit is saying that this person isn't going to learn if you keep on doing the lessons for them or trying to do the work for them. For some of you, okay? But man, I think there's a huge emotional healing here. There's healing in love and romance, healing with self-love, and healing in finances overall. But yeah, if you guys have dream journals, write in them. If you don't, get them. But I think your dreams are going to be very, very profound in 2022. And those are when your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are coming through to guide you in certain decisions in your life, or to guide you towards a path that you should follow because it is a part of your destiny. All right? Whew. And others of you with this moon energy, I think you have a psychic telepathic connection with the soulmate. Even when you're apart, you feel each other's energy very, very strongly. You finish each other's sentences. You know when they're about to text, when they're about to call. Anyway, let's keep going. Tell me more for my Leos in 2022. Ooh, okay. Leo, you're getting a lot of messages from Spirit today. You're getting the extra special mermaid deal. But we have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life forces. So Taurus had this card. Some of you have Taurus in your chart. If you're dealing with a Taurus, check out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. But a lot of cleansing, a lot of karmic cleansing. And Leo, like I saw in the beginning of the reading where that scroll was being handed over, Spirit knows you're ready for this. To overcome these challenges, to overcome any obstacles being thrown your way. Just so your Dharma can start unfolding. Or it already is. And a part of Dharma is releasing karma. And I think that's exactly what's happening. And some of these karmic contracts could have come from a past life, like I said. But anything that is not of your vibration will be cleansed away, will be taken, or you'll be protected from. Spirit will not allow you to go into a path, a door, a frequency, a vibration, a situation that is not going to serve you, that is not going to align you. And if you do feel rejected, especially at the end of the year, for some of you, that's Spirit's protection, truly and honestly. And it's meant to clear away anything that would just lower your vibration. And I think Spirit's also saying, Leo, pay attention to people and situations that drain you. That is not meant for you. That causes you stress. You're growing out of alignment with it, right? But again, this soul energy, soulmate energy is coming through that I think for some of you, there's a soulmate you have that has been doing a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing, a lot of introspection. And I think there's some merging coming out of this time, a completely new person that is in alignment with you. Whether they're going through that right now or doing that and will reappear very, very soon. But then we see staying focused. And it says, hold the course. Yeah, Leo, this is all about keeping your eyes on the prize. I feel a lot of you, you're going to have times of partying and celebration, of romantic endeavors and romantic opportunities. but stay focused in getting what you're going to get from July to September in the Empress energy. Don't let distractions overtake you. Don't let people who try to distract you out of it. I do feel a lot of you are being rewarded with something in the months of July to September. And that profound reward is going to take dedication. It's going to take time and focus, okay? So don't let anything disrupt your focus. Don't let anything disrupt your work. Now, others of you, someone's zeroing in on you. Someone sees you, they want you, they're going after you, they're not going to stop until they have you. Okay? You may meet them in January to March. But a lot of you already know this person. So let's go ahead and see what deity wants to come through for my Leos. Light worker, ascended master, whatever you want to label it, call it. This could be a deity that you've been working with, or one that is introducing themselves to you now to give you a message for 2022. Okay, so we have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So Mercury is Gemini energy, Virgo energy. You can have those in your big three. It does not have to be the case. You would be connected to a Gemini or a Virgo. So I feel Mercury retrogrades are something to pay attention to this year. For you, more than anyone else that I've picked up on in these readings so far. Mark them on your calendars. Know that that's when there may be trials that you may have to push through. See what the astrological placements in the sky are so you can kind of get through those periods of times a lot better. But I think, Leo, again, communication is going to be key this year in 2022. Speak up your needs. Speak up your wants, your expectations, and your priorities unapologetically to others, but to the universe as well. I think that a lot of communication is going to be open in relationships. Things that haven't been said, will be addressed, especially, again, if there's a lot of pain around a certain someone. I think you're going to be hearing a lot from them that they weren't willing to admit before. Whether this is a parent, a family member, a lot of you, a romantic partner. And that doesn't mean you have to return to this person, but I do feel they're opening back up again to you, Leo, and others of you who are connected to someone. They're going to say something that is going to impact a lot of your life. Those 3 words: I love you. I want to be with you. I'm ready to have this with you. I want to start a family with you. For some of you, I want to be married to you. I want to be committed to you. But I do feel, Leo, up until this year, you guys have had certain instances where you felt you couldn't speak your truth. And for a long time, that latched on to the belief of yourself that what you said didn't matter. That even when you did spoke up, no one would hear you. And I believe this card is coming through for you guys to heal that. Your powerful words do have an impact. What you say does have an impact. And I think, things you've said to people still ring in their minds, in their hearts. Especially if they felt guilty for how they treated you. Leo, there's someone that you feel dismissed by when it's the exact opposite. They just haven't had the courage to work up their way in speaking to you, which I think it's going to change now in 2022. But I think there's going to be a lot of throat chakra healing in 2022 for you, Leo. And when you start to speak up more, when you start to take a stance on your beliefs and what you want more, I think you're going to see how this is really going to reward you. Speak your mind. Speak your truth. Honor your truth. Ask others if you're not getting what they're saying, can you repeat that, please? Because I still don't know what you mean by that. Don't let anything slide that is not clear to you. Look over certain contracts. Look at the fine print. Make sure you're not signing off to something that you're going to regret later. But I do feel for a lot of you, you have like a very protective spirit guide, earth angel that watches over you fiercely. And I think you've had this connection with this guardian angel, this spirit guide, since you were a child, and it's coming through now as being like, I promise, Leo, if it didn't happen, I was protecting you. All the good that's going to happen this year all the relationships that are in alignment with you, I will allow. But you have like a very, very stern, protective spirit guide that just wants the best for you. And I think they're making themselves known now to let you know that any situation that you find troubling or that you find is a block could be a block for a reason. Yeah, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the angels have to say for you guys for your 2022. I feel the spirit guide like wears armor. You know, is one of those types, those guardians, those champions. Tell me about Leo's year 2022, Spirit. Tell me about Leo's year in 2022. There we go. Angel of Nature, number 13. Wow, okay, so with this, yeah, I feel that a lot of you are meant to live around nature, surrounded by nature. A lot of you are going to reconnect with nature, the natural forces. Some of you got strong earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel this has a lot to do with grounding. Grounding your intentions, grounding your goals, grounding exactly what it is you desire when you're very clear on it, when you know it's in your best, when it's the best for you and the highest alignment for you. Start to reconnect with grounding that into the 3D, manifesting that in the 3D. I feel like really, Leo, it's open for you to decide, but choose wisely is almost what I get. And it's, again, none of this is meant to scare you or say this is your doomed destiny forever. It's meant to just provide as insights for you guys in your energy currently and what can unfold later on in the year. And I feel when you are getting overwhelmed, when you are getting stressed, go out for a walk, go out for a hike, go back into nature. And some of you are like being pulled to move somewhere more secluded, somewhere more, rural, or, kind of, not rural, I guess that's the wrong word, but you get what I'm saying, like more nature-based, in the woods, by the ocean, away from the city. For some of you, I'm kind of getting that. The ladybug is coming through very strongly for me. I don't know if you have a connection with ladybugs, or you'll start to see ladybugs as a synchronicity, as confirmation. But I think with this nature card too, Leo, is a lot about being who you are authentically, naturally. And if there's anything that's going to ask of you to change yourself, it's not for you. To change your authentic good heart, to make you compromise your integrity with anything, it's not for you. But I think a lot of you are also going to be into camping this year, going on like road trips this year, stuff like that, I kind of feel. But remember to ground when you feel overwhelmed. Remember to take off your shoes, put in the grass, your bare feet, connect with nature in your own way, in your own spiritual way. I think you'll find a lot of answers in nature when you are confused, when you are overwhelmed. Look for it, and you'll see certain repeating animals. You'll hear certain things in nature that will provide resonance with you. But to remember to always stay grounded even through troubling times. When you're grounded, you will make the best decisions. You will manifest what's best for you, which you have the potential to do from July to September and even January to March. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see a crystal energy for you guys for 2022. I'm going to pull this crystal card, and I'm going to read the excerpt from the book as well, because I think it's written beautifully and it helps me understand the energy of the crystals. So, what crystal energy is happening for my Leos? Ooh, red jasper, healthy boundaries. Wow, okay, yeah. So some of you, boundaries are needed. That's why I said in the beginning, with whoever it is in your life, you know who it is. Boundaries are needed, communicating those boundaries. And even if someone from your past is returning to your life, Leo, maybe it's best to start a little slow, right? Just to see if they really have changed the way they said they would. Just for some. But let's go ahead and read red jasper. Okay. Crystal color red, related chakra base. The red jasper is an ancient stone utilized in ceremonies and rituals for protection, purification, and to facilitate a deeper connection to the earth. When you embark on a journey to connect with this sacred stone, you will start to awaken to the wisdom and knowledge of healthy boundaries, as this is the crystal's hidden medicine. Red jasper invites you to connect deeply to the earth as you open your heart to receive the love of Mother Nature. Breathe this healing energy of red jasper into your heart as you start to feel strong, grounded, and more balanced within. It is now time for you to awaken your inner strength as you create loving, healthy boundaries in your life. Crystal meaning, sacred stone used in ceremonies for protection, draws Mother Earth's healing energies up into the body, assists in setting healthy boundaries, assists in overcoming deep-seated fear of abandonment. Oracle reading. You have attracted this powerful card into your life today to remind you of the importance of healthy boundaries. Creating and understanding the meaning of healthy boundaries for most people can sometimes be overwhelming and confusing. When you start to create healthy boundaries, you can sometimes get confused and think you are being selfish or too hard on yourself and others. This is a perfectly normal part of the process of understanding and creating healthy boundaries, so be patient and gentle with yourself and know this process is different for everyone. You may have pulled this card today because someone in your life may be taking too much from you or you are giving too much. There requires a balance in giving and receiving. You can disempower others and yourself if this sharing comes from an unhealthy intention. The divas are here offering you wisdom and healing as you master the process of setting healthy boundaries. You are a generous, loving soul who provides healing and support to many people, and the divas urge you to learn to honor your own needs first. Start to know and be aware of your own and others' boundaries, remembering it is your responsibility to take care of your own needs. The action of creating healthy boundaries can bring out a deep healing of yourself on many levels. It brings the energy and awareness back to the heart and allows you to come from a place of love and charity and encourages loving, nurturing, and fulfilling relationships to blossom in your life based on mutual love, respect, and healthy boundaries. Yeah. So you know what's interesting? I kind of feel that this Three of Cups, you're going to meet a lot of people. A lot of people want to be around you. Your energy is just delicious. People crave it. They want to be around it. But does it make you feel drained, Leo? And you don't have to show up for everyone all the time, especially if you feel there's unbalance in your life, if there's instability in your life. You don't have to give all of yourself all the time. And as loving as a person as you are, as much as you want to take care of others, you also need to put that in yourself. And maybe this year in 2022, with that contract I saw being given to you, is one to say, Leo, you can master this. You can master the art of giving and receiving, of restoring balance within you and without you. And when you know what is right for you, you can achieve it almost instantly, but you need to make sure that whatever you're drawing into your life, lovers, friendships, business partners, family members, whatever, that you have the discernment to know when too much is too much, when you need space, when you need time to heal and grow, and when you give too much of yourself, and when that's okay to separate from it. And I think, Leo, 2022 is the year that's setting up the stability. You're going to have a taste of it, the prosperity and the abundance, but how can you keep that for yourself? To fuel yourself, to fuel your further creations, your inspirations, your manifestations, and that others don't have the access to take it from you. And others of you where you're looking to heal a relationship, again, go slow, have expectations, have boundaries, so this person knows not to cross them. And if they do cross them, they know what time it is, right? I think a lot of you, this is serving as a loving reminder of how amazing you are, how powerful you are, how magnetic you are. And when you hold yourself to such a high value, it's not selfish. It is just letting other people know that I have care for myself and my needs. And when you ask too much, I will walk away. I will detach until you recognize the value of my time, the value of my energy. Wow. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one more card. This is going to be an animal totem that is coming through for you with a specific message about 2022 for you. This could be an animal you already work with. This could be one that you start to see after this reading as synchronicity and confirmation. Any last words for my Leos about 2022? Ooh, you get two again. So moth spirit number 39, surrender now. And then we have 14, chameleon spirit, act as if. Interesting combination. So Leo, certain things you're going to surrender to. You just realize they're out of your control. All you can do is speak up your truth, speak up your boundaries and expectations. And if people aren't meeting that, situations aren't in alignment with that, it's okay to surrender and let go and see if they do come back, maybe it is meant for me. If it is to be released, may it be released, and may it go on its own way, and may I go on my own way. But I think for some of you, you're going to have this urge and need in 2022 to take control, to force control on the situation for your own stability and security. And Spirit saying, Leo, some of these things are going to be out of your control. It's a part of your destiny, a part of your path. It doesn't feel scary, but it could definitely turn into a stressful situation if you fixate on it, obsess over it. But I think when you surrender and you go with the flow, everything can heal, mend, release, enter a lot quicker in its right timing. And then we have chameleon spirit, act as if. So Leo, I feel there's going to be certain situations you're going to have to adapt to. You're going to have to just trust Spirit has your back. This is happening for a reason that I may not know immediately, but by the end of it, I'll get why. And throughout the whole time, like, I feel there's certain people too, Leo, who will be wanting to reattach, who will be wanting to ask, take. I'm kind of feeling this chameleon spirit is kind of diverting these energies. Like the chameleon, when they're like put against a certain color or background, they kind of morph into that to kind of hide from predators. Feel free to kind of disconnect when you need to and to go on, the low-key type of vibe until you feel recharged again, rejuvenated again. But part of this is also the manifestation mindset. When you want something so badly, don't fixate on, okay, oh my goodness, it's not happening yet, it's not getting there. What do I do? Freak out, freak out, freak out. Start to act as if you already have it. That's already been given to you. And that's when the manifestation will come through sooner and better. But yeah, Leo, I think this is a year of profound awakening, understanding your own power, your own worth, your own value, and who deserves it, who's ready for it, and who isn't. And that's okay. It's okay to secure yourself for your own needs and wants. And I feel once this 2022 era is really fulfilled, done with, your contract will be paid to the universe. The karma that came with it, but also the dharma that's unfolding because of it. So this is a very empowering year for you, Leo. You're tapping into the power of your self-worth, of your confidence, of your needs, and you'll be expressing it. And I think that is welcoming in the people who are in alignment with you, and that protective energy that is like a very, very stern protector of yours will help you through all the challenging stuff, but also not welcome anything that isn't meant for you. And you may not see why in that specific instance, but by the end of it, like I said, you'll know exactly why. Oh, they were just going to take from me. Oh, they were just pretending to be my friend until they got what they want from me. All that energy is dissolving out of your life in 2022 for these important lessons. And those who you feel are right for you, they are in alignment. And that's why this guardian, this spirit is letting them in. So, powerful reading, Leo, for 2022. Thank you so much for joining me here. Know that you can bounce back from anything. You can overcome anything. And just by knowing that is going to be powerful for you. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much. and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.